Hello and welcome back to Abs Talks Ball. This is a message to Ineos, a letter to Ineos, a statement to Ineos, if you will. Current situation at Manchester United is untenable. It will not improve substantially throughout the season. Manchester United are in the bottom half of the Premier League table, and quite right too. You may be hearing some agendas and some narratives that are being run about United missing big chances. Again in the first half, a tale of two halves once again. Brilliant in the first half in terms of chance creation, not finishing chances and killing teams off, and then being punished in the second half when the performance level drops drastically. But don't let those narratives fool you. Manchester United are performing at the level of a bottom half Premier League team. Now the reason why this is a statement to Ineos, because the numbers are there. They don't lie to you. There is no excuse to say missing chances is not a coaching issue. Because the reality of the matter is, it is. If you see throughout a season a team that performs in one half and not in the other, that is an issue that must be remedied through coaching. Whether that be fitness levels needing to be addressed. Whether that means that systems need to be looked at and tweaked. The reality of the matter is, the future for Manchester United looks ever more bleak because there are no systems in place. There are no patterns that are repeatable and shown game in, game out. There aren't even patterns that are shown in one half then a second half, let alone game to game. We don't see it half to half. They say that missed chances are the issue, but these are some of the Premier League stats for Manchester United. 9 games played, 3 victories, 2 draws, 4 defeats, 8 goals scored, 11 conceded. Currently 14th in the Premier League table. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And when they try and tell you it's due to not finishing chances, before this game, United for expected goals were 9th. The shots were 10th. The distance of shot to goal were 12th. The shot quality, 7th. Chances created, 7th. Passes into the final third, 7th. Passes into the penalty area, 10th. Crosses into the penalty area, 13th. Shot creating actions, 10th. Attacking third touches, 11th. Penalty area touches, 10th. Carries into the final third, 11th. Carries into the penalty area, 7th. It's a joke. We're a mid-table team for all of those attacking stats. But if you look up the Premier League app, it will tell you most amount of chances big chances missed. We aren't attacking sustainably. We aren't playing sustainably. You cannot tell me this isn't a coaching issue. And I send a message to Ineos because when you first take over and have a new ownership with a new club, tough decisions aren't easy to make. But Ineos have been making tough decisions other than the one that is staring them in the face. The tough decisions like getting rid of Sir Alex Ferguson being a director that is paid. Getting rid of so much members of staff. Looking to expand and go to a new stadium. They made some big decisions. They made some big calls. They're already working on a new training ground. The biggest issue is what's happening on the football pitch. There is nothing there to be positive about. There are no silver linings to this situation. The situation at Manchester United is dire. It is critical, in fact. And any decision or allowing this to continue can only be described as gross negligence from the ownership. Now, we've obviously come under a previous ownership that were leeching out of the club rather than not doing anything about it. So let's be clear, this isn't a doomsday Ineos message. It's not an Ineos out message. That is way too far. It is imploring them to not deny what the eyes see and what the numbers suggest. Man United are failing, and it must end soon because it cannot continue. It is not possible for United to continue on this level without drastic change being made. The natural question that all of you are asking, I can hear you all asking it now, what to do next? The only answer I can give you directly is anything is better than this. Whether it means Ruud van Nistelrooy is in charge for the rest of the season, whether it means that some kind of interim situation, temporary situation is necessary, because elite managers don't join in November. They sure as hell won't join until the summer. So whatever decision is being taken by the likes of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Sir David Brailsworth, Jean-Claude Blanc, Jason Wilcox, all the people who are best in class appointed to make the footballing decisions, Omar Barada, of course, they must make that decision because at this point in time, the situation is untenable. It is not going to all of a sudden get better. And I believe that at half-time, when the chances were not going in and it seemed like it was a good performance, I'm not going to be fooled by that. I've seen it too often throughout this season. You can't be fooled by something. If you keep getting fooled, the shame's on you. And I'm not stupid enough to see the same thing over and over again and be flustered into thinking that things are going to get better. If things are looking drastically different between halves, coaches must address those issues. If there aren't consistent build-up play patterns, if United are still easy to play against, I know the narrative we're better than last year. Even if that is the case, it is marginal. United are still easy to play against. United are still easy to play through. United still don't defend transitions well. United still don't have an identifiable way of playing football. To say that in the third season of a manager is nothing short of criminal. Ineos, I implore you, make the right decision. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. I can see you guys next.